I invested around 15,000 rupees in my very first IPO, and after all the stress, I made just 254 rupees. And honestly, I was actually happy about it.
Okay.
Because when I bought this IPO, I genuinely had no idea what I was doing. So, here's what happened. Around June 20th, I applied for my very first IPO, SBI Funds Management. Now, in notebook, I wrote that I researched a lot. But honestly, that research was mostly seeing a ton of hype online. Literally, everyone was talking about this IPO, and I saw that it had a great subscription rate of 41.62 times.
Okay.
And as a beginner, that number sounded crazy to me. I don't know about others. So I thought, okay, everyone wants this. This must be a great opportunity. And I decided to jump in. I invested 14,924 rupees and got allotted 26 shares at the price of 574 rupees per share. When I actually saw that I got the allotment, I was so excited. I genuinely thought making money from the stock market was going to be easy. And then came the listing day. Looking back, maybe I should have just sold immediately and taken whatever profit I could get. But I didn't. I thought the price is going to go higher. Let me hold it for a little longer and make even more money. And yeah, that decision did not age well. Instead of going up, the price started falling, and I started checking my phone constantly. Every time I opened the app, I was hoping to see green, but instead, I was watching the price fall more and more. At that point, I started getting stressed. I kept thinking, should I sell? Should I wait? What if it goes back up tomorrow? Eventually, I just panicked and decided that I didn't want to risk losing my money. So I sold all 26 shares at 586 rupees. At first, I was happy. I bought at 574 and sold at 586. That's a 12 rupees profit per share. So, 12 rupees into 26 shares gives me around 312 rupees profit. I thought, okay, not bad for my first trade. But then I looked at the final amount that actually came back to me. And that's when I learned something I had completely forgotten about: taxes and other charges. The total charges came out to be around 57.4 rupees. So my actual profit wasn't 312 rupees, it was 312 minus 57.4, which is 254.6 rupees. That's it. I've invested 14,924, went through all that stress and ended up making 254 rupees. And honestly, I'm completely okay with that. Because if I had kept holding just because I was hoping the price would go up, the things could have turned out very differently. This experience taught me a few things. First, don't buy something just because everyone online is talking about it. Second, don't assume the profit you see on the screen is exact amount you will actually receive. Taxes and charges matter. And most importantly, I realized that I still have a lot of things to learn before I can call myself a good investor. So, no, I didn't make a huge profit from my first IPO, but I did make something more important: experience. And maybe the 254.6 rupees was actually the cheapest lesson I could have gotten from my first trade. If you have also made a stupid mistake on your first stock market investment, let me know in the comments. I would love to know that I am not the only one.